Warmest of welcomes to all of you around the globe. We're just about ready to get going. The players will be with us very shortly. And our live game is Paris Saint-Germain against AC Milan. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Paris Saint-Germain have elected to go 4-3-3.
Well, it's a system that promotes width, Peter. The wide men can stretch defences and just create that running room for others.
We're underway. Marquinhos. Lassana Diarra. Out towards the flank. Now it's Neymar. Neymar, a chance to play it in. No foul, says the referee, and the counter is on. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! An early chance, their first of the game.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. Milan have really got the wind in their sails, and I'm not sure whether this team has an anchor.
Biglia tries to dink it in. Suso looking to get on the end of this. Abate puts it into the middle. Too long and over the line. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Rabiot, aimed long and direct. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Lobs it in gently. Going through. It's Di Maria. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have a shot on target. Going for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Biglia. Suso. Biglia pushes it out wide. It's out for a goal kick. Neymar. And he's on a charge. Neymar. Abate. Now it's Suso. He's left his man. He's come loose. Suso proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Looking for a decent ball in. Pumps it into the area. Back into the middle. It's Biglia. Now a chance to break. Now it's Di Maria. Di Maria passes it through. Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
been levered clear. Dinks one in. Up to meet it! No, he didn't quite meet it right. It so nearly came off for him.
Well, Peter, I think it's fairly obvious. He's one of the biggest influences out there.
Neymar with the ball through. It's a brilliant interception. Abate knocks it away. Now it's Di Maria. Di Maria. Oh, full-blooded challenge, and it had to be. Bonaventura tries lifting it over. Marquinhos gets it back. Bonaventura produced a good ball to find. Well positioned to make that interception. Dani Alves does well to read it and intercepts. Billia looks to thread it through. He's made sure that that won't get through. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
And it's Neymar. Hoists it high. Calhanoglu. Ricardo Rodriguez. Billia spreads it wide. Coaxed out to the wing. Rodriguez goes up and over. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. The first half is done, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Paris Saint-Germain head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. Just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Rabiot. It's a loose ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Calhanoglu spreads it towards the left. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Neymar. Asana Diarra. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Calhanoglu tries a through ball. Unshell pass, that's the message there. Forward it goes. Someone looks like he's in need of protection here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Romagnoli. Bonaventura. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And it's Abate. Plays it out to the flank. Abate. Rabiot with a good steal, well played. Now the pass. Neymar. Neymar, and the finish! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Paris Saint-Germain with another corner. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Di Maria. Sousa. He's away! Over to the left. Çalhanoğlu. Rodriguez tries to stroke it through. All the way back and they start again. Paris Saint-Germain haven't made a substitution yet. Çalhanoğlu.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He'll have a dip!
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
There's going to be another change here. Di Maria. Plays it out to the wing. Deftly done. Abate gets into the right position to intercept.
Merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Bilia, looks like a good ball through. Suso just brushed off the ball there.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Çalhanoğlu floats one over.
Look, this could still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
He's got options out wide. Neymar. They need to get it in quick. Here's a corner. Now, can he capitalise? Nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they certainly aren't showing any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. 90 minutes gone, and nothing between them still. And it's Borini. Sana Diarra. Neymar. Suso. Bonaventura. He's made certain that won't get through. Marquinhos. Keeper's got good distance on that. And the through ball is intercepted. Bilia goes long. Tried to play it through.
Bilia clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Diarra with a long pass out wide.
Paris Saint-Germain are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Played out to the wing. Suso. Abate delivers. Dani Alves plays it forward quickly. It's put paid to a promising move. Abate with the ball through. Suso. Suso delivers. And it's hoisted clear. Extra time reaches half-time.
Well, I think for both sets of players now, fatigue becomes your biggest opponent. You know, when the body gets tired, the mind usually goes with it. Concentration levels are difficult to manage now.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? 0-0 still. Play to win or play for penalties. Asana Diarra. Neymar. Plays it into the channel. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. So who's he picking out? He's gone for it! Montalivo goes looking. Barini. Now it's Neymar. Oh, really good feet from him. Barini. Bonaventura plays a clever pass. Di Maria. Oh, sweet feet. The shot's on! Billia. Keeper goes long. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Out to the left it goes. Rabiot. It's anyone's ball. Andre Silva tries to dink it in. Now it's Barini. Barini! And that is it. Time for no more.
Well, energy levels and stamina were great during extra time, and the emphasis was very much on trying to win it.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Çalhanoğlu with eyes on the prize. Coolly done, one each.
He just did what he was asked.
So, the second man in line. Oh, what a save!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
So, the second man in line.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Paris Saint-Germain in search of parity. Ah, super penalty, pick that one out.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance. He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Paris Saint-Germain trailing by 1. Terrific penalty, unsavable.
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
And he puts it away.
Well, it's never easy to step up and take a penalty, but he slotted that home with authority.
Paris Saint-Germain have to score or they have had it. And scores to keep them alive.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Billiard comes forward for the 5th of 5. And that has lifted the roof. So after a gruelling game that went all the way, the winner is decided on penalties. It is a horrible way to lose, and they are heartbroken.
Oh, commiserations, the definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible.